Part 3 of how I went from not graduating high school, not going to college, and starting a national commercial interior design firm. Parts 1 and 2, I explained to you how I actually discovered interior design, or rather first discovered my addiction to problems and solving them, and then interior design, and then discovering that I'm actually good at it and good at reading between the lines. I went into the background of a series of events that led to me starting my own firm. Now is how I did that with no experience, no degree, no portfolio, and starting off in debt. I am not over glamorizing this. The process aged me. It was hell at times. Single mother, any single parent out there can attest to the fact that any financial strain is just, you're already under so much stress as a single parent. This was super, super difficult. Add to that the fact that I didn't graduate high school and didn't go to college. And while I am not pro-college for most careers, not having graduated high school played a big part in my confidence in what I was capable of. So that was a huge part of the journey that I had to overcome, actually realizing that I was smart. Though I had had many jobs leading up to that, I had to break that glass ceiling to learn to trust myself enough to be going on consultations and building trust with potential clients. And there's the technical of like, okay, fine, great. Thanks for the sob story. How did I do it? The first thing I did was started creating mood boards. And if you go back to Charles Interior Instagram page, it's still up. You'll see, scroll all the way down. It's cute, it's adorable. But that is what I did. I started creating mood boards and examples of like, here's what I would do in a gold room. Here's what I would do in a bohemian room. I did start off with the advantage of, while I was still working with that healthcare company and micromanaging designers, ended up using those spaces that we rendered, because I had them render them. That did help with my portfolio. And for those of you who don't have that advantage and you're starting off, AI, ChatGPT can actually really help you there. And I talk about that in some of the videos. And if you want a video on how to have ChatGPT help you render a space, even now with no experience, let me know and I will do that video. I think I also talk about it in the crash course. With that portfolio that I had now had with my mood boards and 1 or 2 renderings, I used it to start my Instagram and to start sharing things on LinkedIn. And I went on a website called Thumbtack. I don't even know if it still exists. It's similar to Upwork, TaskRabbit, I guess, in just the concept of how it works. I would upload my portfolio on there and people would post small jobs that they needed done, and you, the professionals, would be able to bid on it, whether you were a contractor, a designer, whatever. I did that, and I ended up getting 1 or 2 small jobs. I even got a small job on Facebook. Somebody locally needed a guest bedroom done. How did I get jobs? Like, very nice that I had this little portfolio, but like I didn't really know what I was doing. How did I convince these people? I was very honest and open. I am a new designer. I'm willing to do this for next to nothing, sometimes free. I want to build my portfolio. And sometimes I would show them a mood board design